Be enthusiastic about being there. If you're leeching energy, it's not going to work. Go talk to somebody. But here's the big thing. Swing through and keep talking. The problem is most people go up and they do what I call a half step. They go, hey, what's up? Or the person's walking by, they go, high five. How's your night? Expecting the person to be like, oh, how's my night? So glad they're not going to contribute. You have to keep, you heard of KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken? KFT, keep fucking talking. You must keep fucking talking. I'm getting angry about this because I know most of you fucking clowns are not fucking doing this. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing because I see it. I see it. You're going up, hey, what's up? And if it doesn't blow up right then, you're done. You're done. You're done. Hey, what's up? I like your thing. You're done. Keep fucking talking. Of course, this then begs the question, well, what do I say? What do I say? What do I say? It doesn't fucking matter.
Well, how about these loud environments?
Talk louder.
Really?
Yeah. Listen, you need to understand the results you want. There will be increased demands put upon your communication system in service of those results. You cannot do the shit you're doing. If you do the stuff you're doing, you get the results that you get. So if you want to get gangster results, you got to do gangster shit. That's a cute little phrase, isn't it? But what does it really mean? If you want extraordinary results, you must be willing to do things ordinary people do not. Point blank, period. And again, knock knock. Who's there? Reality. Reality's here. I'm just the herald, okay? I'm not a reality warper. I wish I were. I wish that I could somehow magically change reality. So you could just go up and mumble some fucking marble mouth bullshit and have them suck your dick. I really wish I could do that for you. Unfortunately, I am incapable of that. I'm just a man. I'm just a man. I'm not a hero. I'm just a normal man who wants to give something back to the community that's given him so much. I'm a patriot. It's like Alex here, I'm a patriot. You are your own instrument, so you don't know that you're doing it. That's number one. Number two, they're not squared up. They're not standing dead ass in front of people. Like you want to be standing in front. Why? It's more engagement and making eye contact. There's a strong inhibition against making eye contact to most people. It's vulnerability. You know, because the eyes are the windows to the soul. Again, there's a lot of, you're making yourself very vulnerable by doing that. And so what I'll see, people they won't stand in front. They'll stand like, they'll have this like kind of 10 degrees thing, right? You'll notice myself, my assistant coaches, like when we go up, dead ass fucking in front. And then somebody will, of course, say, well, couldn't this seem like intimidating or invasive or creepy? Yeah, it could. It could. The longer you make eye contact with somebody, the more pressure is going to be put upon the face to give it a continued emotional life that makes sense. If it's this like dead ass cadence stare, then yes, it's going to become creepy very quickly. But again, if you have this face that's alive, engaged, interested, anticipating, it's going to seem very normal. In fact, it's going to create like this sort of bubble where nothing exists outside of that, and you're just very kind of like in this moment together. Okay, that's number two. But they always go like this. They'll always do this 10 degrees off. So smiling, square up eye contact. Number three is proximity. Again, they'll be like standing like 7 feet away, or conversely, way too close. More likely, too far away. So it's like, look, if you're trying to connect with somebody, you want to give them like the full experience of your being. And I would say you want to be about like 18 inches, maybe like 2 feet, like about this. Like on the edge of personal space. You don't want to be invading personal space where they're like, yo, what's up? You want to kind of be like right there. So they're like, okay, this person's like, has high self-esteem, believes like they're an assertive person, right? They're confident. That's number three. Number four is vocal tonality is either not loud enough or it's very kind of weak sounding. Hey, what's up? How's it going? What's up? It's not loud enough, and it's like, it's kind of a trying for rapport tonality. So the funny thing is, when I tell people this stuff, sometimes I'll be like, yo, you gotta smile, you gotta smile, you gotta smile. They're like, yo, I paid all this money for you to tell me to fucking smile? Yeah. You're like, that seems pretty simplistic. Oh, does it? Then how come you're not fucking doing it? If it's so simple, how come you're not fucking doing it? When I'm out there, like me, my assistants, we are having the time of our lives. It's the most fun thing that I do in my entire life. It's like snowboarding for me. It's not like some big deal. It's not like a painful thing. It's not like a nightmare of work, a chore, like putting myself through the fire. It's pure joy. There's nowhere else that you can act like this. Not at work, not at your family function. Like, say these things. It's like I said, it's like lucid dreaming to me. I'm out there and I just feel it happening. Like I'm making reality change with my words and like my facial expressions and my gesture. Like, there's nothing like it. And once you realize that, that's when you really start having success. Once you see the fun, because I think that until you see somebody highly experienced, like doing it and actually enjoying themselves, you can't even understand how it would be fun. You know what I mean? But when you see us, because like my philosophy on program, because some coaches I've seen, they'll just shove the students in. You know what I mean? They just shove them in. Like, here, go talk to them. Go talk to them. Go talk to them. That takes zero skill. You know what I mean? That's why so many of these coaches are fucking dog shit. Do you understand? I've been doing this for 21 fucking years. You don't continue to do this for 21 years unless you're really, really good at it. You know what I mean? I'm very pragmatic. My students get results. Like those kids, like the kid that lost his virginity, all that shit, brings a tear to my eye. I probably like it better than he did. I'm like delighted. I'm like, yay! You know what I'm saying? So again, until you see somebody actually having fun, it's hard to wrap your head around how it could be fun. But I go first. That's the whole thing. We go first. You know, that's what a leader is. A leader goes first. You know, you've seen that, like, there's always that manager, you know, whether it's a restaurant, the office, who, like, when shit gets crazy, they just go hide in the back office. You know, like, I ain't that guy. Like, I'll be like, oh, shit's getting crazy, I'm gonna start busting tables. Like, I'm out there, I'm doing it. Like, the shit's popping off, I'm up over the trench shooting. It's like, oh shit, the boss is going, I better start shooting too. You know, a rising tide lifts all boats. That's what we're about. So again, I want you to see it's fun. I'm there to push you beyond your conditioned boundaries. Okay, because look, all the shit we talk about here, yeah, it might be true, it might be valid, it might be important, but it's not gonna have any living energy until you actually take it into the performance realm. We can talk about this shit till the fucking cows come home. It's not gonna do one lick of good for you unless you're able to take it out into the real fucking world. And again, roll around with these energy uses that you fear. Again, in a non-judgmental space. This is very important. You have been creating this judgmental space that you're exercising in. This unpleasant judgmental exercise space where if it doesn't work, I suck. And my night's getting worse, and the rejection, like you are responsible for this. Once you realize that, you can let it go. Again, I'm not there to judge you. I could give zero fucks. All I'm there to do is help you to create a non-judgmental environment where you can make the leap through the fear into the unknown where the growth happens. That's where the growth happens, in the unknown. You've got to take it there. Very often, you don't know what the hell you're doing. Like, that's the issue. You don't know what the hell you're doing wrong. You also probably don't know you're doing right. So again, I will give you a very comprehensive template of things to work on over the course of the subsequent months. Because again, look, in 3 days, it's not a magic pill, but we can certainly fix a lot in a 3-day period. More than you might even suspect. If you actually want to get this shit fucking handled, join one of these programs. It will be the best thing. Like, honestly, this money you will spend on this is fucking negligible compared to the skills you will attain from this.
This has been awesome. I've had a lot of takeaways. I really liked how you structured things. I'm a little like all over the place. And so frameworks really help me to understand kind of like what are the areas in which I need to compartmentalize and understand where I'm really strong at and where I'm weak at. And the way that you have it structured like really helped me to do so. And you gave me like the source code for the matrix. You know, it's almost creating a way of viewing the world in a way that like I haven't looked at it before. And you almost see it every day. You see it every day in every scenario. And that was awesome. And I see it with my family dynamics. I see it with my friend dynamics and dating dynamics. It's very predictable, so that's really cool. And I'm going to start thinking through how to change those dynamics so that's in my favor. And again, I think it's just, I knew a lot of this stuff, but just creating frameworks around it helps me a lot. So those are big takeaways for me. And yeah, I really appreciate the way you've organized a lot of this course too.